because of you encouraging him to punish me.
Why did you choose to do this?
I can't believe you've done this. Edit it so that the positive stuff is at the end. Thanks.
Thanks.
Love it.
You gotta tear me apart!
Where's your foot?
My God.
You said you were fun. What a story.
Kyle.
I've been doing that a lot more too.
I do that thing where you say in the robotic voice at the end,
Kyle.
And I do it in my regular, like every day now. I'll just
Me
be
too.
like,
People just look at me.
honey, can you do such and such? Oh, so now it's just like, do the dishes. Kyle.
Kyle. Hi there. Welcome back to the sofa. Can you hear us? I think you can. I can see the bum mic, so I'm just being paranoid. I said bum mic. How you guys doing? It's been a week,
It has been a week.
and we are back.
It's been a strong week.
And yeah, I had some freelance stuff out of town and some projects to work on, so I was pretty busy. Didn't have time to make bumpers. I wanted to make one or a few more stingers, but fell asleep.
I bought a special box that's a tube preamplifier for a microphone so that my recordings sound better, and I have not plugged it in. So I can't make better sounding recordings.
You blew it. Kyle.
Exactly.
Pride Month shirt.
What's your problem? Chris.
Every thorn has its rose.
This is my hit song.
That's right. He's copying
My
my...
cover of Bret Michaels.
Holly did have a watch party of some kind and watched stuff behind our back.
Yeah, they watched 2 horror movies, one of which I want to adopt into... No, I didn't lose weight. I just put on a black shirt.
Why do you think I wear black? I'm trying to blend. The couch works against me. I try to blend in with the world.
Yeah, they watched 2 horror movies, and I bet it was great.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a possibility in the future. It's just time. And like for
Well,
us...
we used to do watch parties for video premieres.
Yeah, no, but we would... What chat?
No, like when we watched Last Resort, you and I recorded it, and then when the video came out, we
that's
would
right.
live chat with it.
That's right. And then everyone would go like, why are we chatting that's not showing up on the screen? And we'd say like, oh no, we already did that, and now we're rewatching what we watched to rewatch.
These people don't have anything better to do.
But it is nice to be back. I do look forward to this every week.
I do too.
Yeah, it's not something. You know what makes us different from other channels? We want to be here.
Right. And we don't care if we get money.
Clearly. No cap. That's right, James.
Right. We're not doing Minecraft Let's Play. We're not doing...
Wait a minute. What happened with that? You said specifically you wanted to start a Minecraft server and join with the community in a different, nerdier way.
Everyone said they didn't want to.
I got to move this back to the main page.
But I still would. What are we talking about?
Well, so
we're not a Let's Play. We're not a influencer. Although one of our commenters is an influencer. She said something nice about me and my performance here on the show.
What? Who?
Well, it was this person.
I don't believe it.
And I clicked on their name to see what their YouTube channel was, and it was them just like demonstrating a product that someone had sent them, and they seemed nice. So I don't know why well-adjusted people like anything on like this side. So
let's see the shoes.
It's already about shoes, right? Look, can we wait for Erroneous this time?
No. And I still haven't fixed this, so.
Kyle's got the shoes.
And he's gonna show them all off. Increasing
Hey, buddy.
I still haven't fixed it. Kyle, show him the shoes.
I will show him the shoes.
Close up on the Kyle.
So,
likability going up. Wow. Dun, dun.
So this is a Toy Story Vans, but this is only Sid's broken toys, like his mutant toys that he had.
Uh-huh.
So it's the baby with the spider feet and
My God, it is.
And the guy with the roller skate body and the so it's the darkest Disney thing you can have. So I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. So that's what I got.
I try to sneak these angles in of my distaste when he doesn't see it, and then I put it back on him. Uh-huh.
So, do we want to see all the Disney Vans that I have?
We do not.
Cool.
No, no.
I always love that. I think that's our thing
Right.
now. Kyle, here's the reference to that. I'm so slow. I feel like I got slower. The more stuff we have, the slower I get.
Are you on 3 pages now?
I'm on 3 pages.
Chris is addicted to buttons.
Bang! Kyle.
What to do
Oh!
with that, man?
Listen to the at the end.
I love you, bang.
It's been improved vastly.
That was for me. So those were Kyle's shoes. Yes, he's for real. That is really what he does with money.
This is not even the only Toy Story Vans that I have.
Wow. Speaking of what Kyle spends his money on.
Send us old toys, weird hats, and old birthday cards. We'll worship your junk like it's rock star art. BTTS 113 Riverwalk Boulevard, S Suite 101, B&B 101, Madera, California 93636. Send love and regret. Kyle loses money on this.
I do lose money on it, about $1 a day. I mentioned that to my wife the other day, and her face
Stared. It was like Chris Cam.
it was kind of like that. And I said, "Oh, don't worry. I offset the cost with the back to the sofa money." He's like, "That ain't enough."
Well, that
And
being
it's
said,
not.
We did get 2 things in the mail from you guys.
Okay, so remember, this is all for fun, right?
Right.
And the $1 a day thing, I'm not that worried about, right? But what I am worried about is nobody being into it and me paying $1 a day for it.
Yeah, I can see that.
So all the stuff that you see behind us, minus the Atari thing that the stuff is stacked on, is and the 8-track thing over by Chris's head, is all stuff that people have sent in to the channel, and it's all just for fun, right? going back to the Arkham Asylum comic book, graphic novel, hardbound, to the Bret Michaels and Flavor Flav Funko Pops, which, you know, that's not that cheap.
No, dude.
Hand knitted back to the sofa koozie.
That's right.
Right?
I remember that word.
So there's and tons of reused birthday cards where it says where it says you know,
redo that face. Redo that face.
where it says you know, happy birthday eighth grader, and then they just cross out eighth grader and write back to the sofa before. We really like those.
That's great.
And I wonder if this is one of those today, because it really does look like a reused birthday card.
That's great.
The back is scotch taped. It's not like adhesive. So I think this is reused.
Hey, Spoony Nerd, you never made a live? Well, now you have. You've missed nothing.
Holy shit.
What?
It's from Adelaide Street, and I was like, isn't that in New Zealand? But no, it's from Ontario, which is still cool because Canada's far.
It doesn't have to be far away, you guys.
Well, like in Massachusetts, Canada is not that far.
Okay.
Right? You
I
can
see.
get there in like a couple hours. It would take us 15 hours to drive to Canada. But that's what's so great about the birthday cards. These are cheap to send.
Yeah.
Are you willing to risk
Yeah, I'll do it.
the anthrax?
At this point, you know, whatever I've been infected with, it's doing
Hey,
its thing.
he sits next to me. He's not worried about his health.
Okay, so we have a letter. No, we really don't need any more Corey stuff. We have a life-size miniature Corey.
Oh, I should have moved that back over to over here.
All right, well, first and foremost, can you guys see that?
Those are butts.
Those are butts. And let's read. Boy, you see more and more of these wind farms popping up. Holy Jesus. There is a whole Mad Magazine style thing going on here.
Chris said Mad Magazine. I stay SVU.
Yeah, standings-wise. So we got Kyle here, fan shit here, which I guess we have described
That's back
as.
there.
Chris H2H. What does that mean? Here, sofa. Well, you need that pointed out.
That's good.
And then Corey, the life-size miniature Corey.
Okay, I'm getting the Corey.
It says, you are the first channel, grammar of which, nice, good recovery. Please do not knock over our
Can you
lights.
put it behind you?
I don't want it behind me, dude. Where?
I'm a vampire! I'll put it right here. Okay. There we go. Is it still on the camera?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
You are the first channel of which I paid to be a member. Huge brag
cool.
for you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Kyle and Chris. Oh, do you spell it with the H, Chris, or not? It doesn't matter. I don't care. Hope only good things are blowing your way. Then another poop effect with some kind of mutant butt spewing poop. Or
Maybe that's
fart.
maybe that's the Dookie fountain.
Like farts. Farts are funny. Hello from Canada. Thanks for hanging out. Heart, stay golden, boy. And then there's a bong at the bottom. That's a bong, and it says bong.
I don't own a bong.
Vicky P.
Bigfoot stole it.
So-
Vicky P. Hey, thanks, Vicky P.
Thank you.
That's super cool.
Yeah. But
It's butts.
that's cool. Farts are funny.
You know, if you've never been to Palm Springs, not to brag, but it's a place that you can go to. There's tons and
Oh, it's still on
tons
me.
more wind farm shit that I've ever seen before, because it's just this big flat desert and the wind blows all the time. So it's a good place to put them. And it's just lines and lines and lines and lines and lines and lines of them. And I say, go for it. It's free real estate.
Yo, Jay Russell. Thank God my week sucked. Sofa rules. I too get joy out of seeing Chris annoyed by Kyle. I'm glad somebody does.
Well, you got to understand that that's just the character that he plays. In real life, after the camera turns off, he goes, "Man, Kyle, all that shit was so funny." Hey, today we both have black shirts, so now I can go.
Oh, you're co-opting? There's a little lag here.
Black shirt, blank stare, deep regret.
Chris is Thank you for fixing that. It's so great. Hey!
But let's be real, it's always been bad.
All right. Hey. All right. So thank you very much, Vicky. Appreciate it. That was sent with love or something, we can tell. And now we have another package in the mail.
Comment below if you thought this was sent with love or regret.
Do not show her dress.
Oh, it's all ripped up. You can't even.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, go to London, Ontario and try to fucking.
So, what is next? Yeah, Corey over your shoulder makes you vaguely nervous. Oh, vampire. Oh, no. Okay.
Hey, puto!
Next package.
Okay, so, fun story. It was like this when I picked it up.
Uh-oh.
And she said, hey, it was like that in a way that made me think that maybe it was like this. And they're like, well...
Yeah.
So they could see what the fuck this is about.
Did that? Yeah. Hey,
You
Dookie
ready?
Fountain, by the way. Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to react to it first, and then we'll show you what it is.
Somebody
Why did they do this?
That was the Father's Day, or wasn't that some kind of Busey Day or
Well, Father's Day's coming back up.
family portrait? Let's show them.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Yes. This is what the channel is all about. My favorite is the little kid.
The little kid one is great. You know, you want to talk about Father's Day pictures, we want to talk about hot butter sausage. Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my god. Hey, Erroneous, you missed the shoes. Too bad.
This is fantastic.
Fan freaking tastic.
So I may have to, like,
Yeah, we got to start hanging them.
make a board or figure out how to, because we have the Corey Ultimate front rat tail painting, and now we have this picture.
Duality of Man and
The Duality of Man.
but that's awesome. So whoever sent that,
We'll just put that here for today.
yeah, that's great.
We'll find somewhere for it later.
That just
Maybe, what do you think behind your shoulder? I can like kind of put it
like over here.
instead of where that 8-track thing is.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we are
That-
pretty loaded over there.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was great. Thank you so much to whoever said that. That's BTTS all day.
That got me 5% of the endorphins I needed for the rest of the day. Yeah, so erroneous. Let's just be real, and you can go back and watch the footage. I said, don't do shoes yet. Let's wait for erroneous.
And I said,
They're like, just fucking do it.
well, today we only have a few things to do on the live because, YouTube treats us like criminals. So we can't show all the stuff that we like to film. So we will be going to Twitch in a while we have a bunch of stuff that we'd like to try out, including, should we spoil it and talk about a couple of them?
Sure.
We're jumping ahead. We're doing the BTTS thing, and we're jumping to the Surreal Life Fame Games. Kyle's been waiting for this forever. There's one more episode of the Surreal Life, but it's like the goodbye one, and we can get back to that. That doesn't. We don't need to. So there's that. I have issues in life, so I would like to go back to the P. Diddy making the band to.
I don't know why you like that, but I like that you like it.
Yeah.
Because he is horrible, but you can fairly react to what's on the screen.
So that's what I want to do. Plus, What was that other thing that we couldn't do on? I forget now. We have a list. We're getting better with lists and stuff. I forget. But anyway, there's
some shit. It'll be over there.
Yeah, some shows that we wanted to get to and some stuff that we just can't do on YouTube, which sucks. But then I try to edit them down and then hope they get across the copyright. That way, when you can dispute, blah, 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 who cares?
I love that we're skipping the last episode of the Surreal Life because we're not Surreal Life novices. Okay? As a team, we're not. I mean, you weren't already. But as a team, we're not novices. We know that the last episode of Surreal Life always sucks.
Yeah, they sit at a table and they just like, I liked you too. I go, whoa! Come on.
Could I have one good Kyle socks? Not for $2.
$1.99. Kyle shoe money. Can I have one of Kyle's socks?
Yes, you can.
That's disturbing.
I'm making that executive decision. Send him your socks in the mail.
Nope.
So let's get
Came this far, no finale, but you have to understand, your desire for completionism needs to be overridden by your desire for better content.
Yeah. So, what's something that, by the way, my birthday is coming up next Friday.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot.
Facebook didn't tell me yet, so I don't know your birthday.
I don't. Either way, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. So I thought, and I'm not telling Kyle. My wife gave me a very good suggestion. She said, well, what are you going to do for your birthday stream? And I said, well, it's technically, it's like Father's Day, Sunday. If you still want to do it, I forget. I forgot it was on Sunday.
I don't care about Father's Day.
I don't either. So
they give me a wallet, and then 5 minutes later, it's not Father's Day anymore.
Don't spend any money. That's what I want for Father's Day.
Right.
But
this is a Bill Burr thing.
Yeah. Oh, the Osbournes. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're doing that
the
today.
Osbournes today.
We're doing that today.
Yeah, but it has to be on Twitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's no freaking way. But she said, well, what are you going to watch? What do you want to watch on your birthday? And I said, oh, I don't care. And then she said, you should watch something that Kyle doesn't want to watch. And I said,
yeah,
that's a good idea. So Sunday, we'll be watching something that I know for a fact he doesn't want to watch. It may even be a rewatching of something from our past that Kyle never wanted to see again.
It's either Rock and Roll High School or Space Vampire.
Well, it's not Space Vampire.
Because that's what you didn't want to watch. That's what we're watching for my birthday.
I didn't agree to that.
So now we have to agree to things.
Verbal contract. So,
verbal contract.
I just say that, and then it's in blood. So anyway, by the way, I've been doing a lot more yard work, and you know how we were calling me Barry the Brown Beagle?
Uh-huh.
It's freaking true. This is my normal skin tone. And this is what happens when I'm in the sun.
Yeah.
I darken.
You know those stupid sleeves that we wear for Rock of Love?
Yes.
I bought some other ones just for work because I'm getting too much sun right here. So I actually have to wear those now. And my wife was like, why don't you just wear the Rock of Love ones? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. It can't look like I wish I had a tattoo to help my tattoo. That's not going to work. Yeah. So I got these weird Japanese ones so I could culturally appropriate something.
That's good. I have not seen The Wraith.
September Clues. I've seen The Wraith 30 times.
Oh my God.
It was on HBO one summer.
So you just sat there?
Yeah, I dropped. Sometimes they'd play movies 2-3 times a day when HBO started out. So yes, The Wraith has now I can't remember the real name of the car, but it's this Dodge prototype that looks like a Ferrari, Lamborghini kind of thing, but it's a Dodge. And I don't think it's like a one-off. I think they made 10 of them.
Oh, for the
so you can actually there's something that you can buy, but it's also a bunch of the bad guys all have cars and they race people and they run them off the road and that's how they win. And then Charlie Sheen shows up.
He's in that film? Isn't that
he's the star of the film?
Oh, this is an old movie though, isn't it?
It's 1980, 81.
That's
Wraith 2? Okay, now we have to watch the Wraith 2 because that sounds fucking terrible.
What a story.
Kyle.
Oh, no. All right, so let's get to what we were thinking about watching today, and it happens to be the Battle of the Network Stars. Let's see if we can even get through this on YouTube. I'm not sure. We're gonna skip around. This was a 2-hour event.
Right.
In 1979, there was a 78 and some other ones, but I didn't. Apparently, we do go too far back to where I don't even recognize those stars because they're not A-listers, of course. This is just like if they were to do it now, which there's one where they did it in 2007.
Right. When we go back and watch those lists of TV shows that like only had one season and like nobody's ever really heard of, it's the stars from those shows.
Yeah.
So it's only like relevant if you're in 1978. But I always loved Battle of the Network Stars, and I really love Circus of the Stars, and I think we're going to check one of those out too, right?
Yeah, I did have something about that.
So they'll get Donny Osmond on not a trampoline. What's the thing where you trapeze?
Trampoline. Yep.
Shavakadu.
So I'm always curious if Dean Martin roast would be pretty funny. They were really funny. I remember watching the infomercials for them, so I would just watch that on loop as a kid.
Yeah, I like the roasts, and especially the old roasts because they're not so nasty like the new ones are. But it's like back when you couldn't curse, but you could say Sammy Davis Jr. was a blah blah blah.
Whoa.
So we're gonna watch Battle and Circus. It's going to be an Of the Stars Day. All the stars are here. Jane McKinnon, Joy, Aronia, September Clues, Rex the Dragon,
He's just
and
names
right and the stars. Gary Busey, Corey Feldman, Kyle over here.
Let's see what it was when stars on television and movies that were B and C list were desperate enough to be on TV, and TV was desperate enough to have them on.
And let's play a side game. Who's on Rockstar Vitamins and who's just day drinking?
Good idea. Oh my God!
I can play that.
Good evening. You are about to see the seventh battle
Dick Van Patten
of the Network Star.
Who the fuck that guy is?
Oh,
he looks familiar.
Yeah, he was
Ed Asner.
Ed Asner. That's right.
Oh, he's young.
Yes, he is.
Once again,
1979.
Come together to do battle
Drugs,
on the
drugs,
fields of
drugs,
Pepperdine
drugs.
University in California. In the next 2 hours, we'll see them clash.
Is this all of them?
Is that Valerie Bertinelli?
I know the name.
She was on One Day at a Time and married to Eddie Van Halen.
I recognize the guy in the upper left.
Beardy Man.
Beardy Man. All the stars are here.
Athletic events that have provided the action.
Oh, athletic events. Okay. So
Yeah, that's the thing, is
It's
they're gonna-
kind of like
Guest co-host Crystal, as he
Billy Crystal, Muhammad Ali.
to Muhammad Ali, and we'll meet some of the stars, both
I Love Money.
character,
Challenges.
close and
See, this is gonna be good because it's gonna have challenges.
Yeah, but and these are, but they're not like zany, like don't throw up while you walk over a stripper's
Right.
nest or something.
You don't know that.
I don't, but what I looked at when I previewed this was like actual competitive events, like swimming, real
Swimming?
stuff. Yeah, Ed Asner's gonna drown.
Who cares if the fourth kid from 8 is Enough can swim?
the battles that have already been
Dude,
Oh,
it's Mr. Carter.
Mr. God, I thought I was
Mr.
gonna die
Carter.
swim.
He really dressed like that.
Remember the first moment in the fall of 1976 when Karen Grassley, Adrian Barbeau, and Linda Carter dove off the starting blocks.
Linda Carter?
Battle of the
Wonder Woman.
Stars was underway.
You see? Oh, those are
Those
horrible
were not
flops.
good.
He's captain.
Look at this.
And the surprise athlete in the second battle, Christy McNichol.
They're really trying hard.
Bring the frustration of Richard Hatch, struggling to the finish.
Richard, no!
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh,
7. Hal Linden confronted by Dan Haggerty.
oh my God! Is that
Is a contest
Grizzly
between the repartee
something?
of the victim and the accuracy of the thrower.
BJ and the Bear. I don't know. Grizzly Adams.
May
Jimmy Dean?
bathed the beautiful Catherine Bond.
Ron Jimmer in the Lonely Park.
God no! Wow.
This event has been in all 6 battles. In a
Did you ever see this as a kid? Like not this one exactly, but
The
like
obstacle course.
I was 5.
Danger best remembered.
I would
by
watch
Michelle
this.
Phillips, who ended up in.
I've definitely seen stuff like this. They did this for a long time.
After injuring
They did. There's like years of this.
Yeah.
Every year.
to be tough.
Oh God!
Ooh.
Think about your acting.
But yeah,
Oh!
think about the fact that these people could actually get hurt and derail the TV shows that they're on. That's
That's-
why they must have stopped.
That's so true. too.
Right.
And
that chick could have gotten a wrong foot and blasted her grill and ended her career.
And their form is terrible. Like, these are regular people. These are actors. These aren't athletes.
Who wants to see a foot race between me and Chris?
I do. And it would be very sad.
I don't think I can run.
You haven't played the
No, I don't think I can run fast. I don't think I can run.
Yeah.
Exceptional beauty. In the running relay, she exploded on the track and passed her competitors with speed.
Wow.
The gathered fans.
This is so strange to see actual B and C list stars trying their hardest. He injured himself.
Forward, keeping his lead over James McCarthy.
They're wearing collared shirts.
I know. Doing sports.
At the thrilling moment.
What is
What the hell is she gonna do?
She's gonna die. What is happening? Penny Marshall.
No way.
What happened?
Is she Laverne or Shirley? She's
Cheryl
Laverne,
Teagues.
right?
I don't know.
The deft hands of musician Tony Tennille.
From Captain and Tennille?
Yeah.
The Captain and Tennille?
Richard
All I want is all of these vintage sneakers that are worth like $700 now.
Like, how is this a good Battle of the Stars?
4 completions last spring to qualify.
Look at how many people are there. Is that Billy Crystal?
Yes.
What's the cheapest thing that we can
The
do?
torturous tradition that no one looks forward to.
Telly Savalas?
Telly Savalas in the beginning, Robert
And
Hedges,
that other guy from, and that guy? I know them.
the strain of Penny Marshall.
It is so, listen, okay, this is why this is refreshing. This is why this is refreshing to me. These are actual stars that are trying to win, and there's no way to win but to do it physically. None of this is fair. Penny Marshall's going to get her destroyed in whatever she does.
Right.
But, like, they're all trying really hard, and there's a whole crowd of people. Secondary is the filming. It feels to them. To them,
Right.
it feels like secondary are the cameras. Primary are, I'm in front of a lot of people. I'm still young. I want to do well here, and I'm going to get beat by Ed Asner
Yeah.
at throwing a football. I love it. I think there's a realness here that I enjoy.
They really are doing this. In 1979, you got to think. There's no internet. There's not really VCRs, and their VCR costs as much as a car.
Yeah, they were
back
crazy.
then, right?
Yeah.
So either you watch what's on TV, you read a book, or you go out and you do something, right? That's why there was more roller skating back then and all that stuff. So people are out and more active and doing stuff, or they're just drinking home, smoking cigarettes. But these are the ones that are out. None of you people are doing this.
Just like us.
They're out there. But what we can do, our part, is to watch it.
Push buttons.
But most of all, the Hulk in the 6th.
Oh!
Single.
You're not pulling Lou Ferrigno.
No, he's dead serious too. He's gonna.
He was a Mr. Universe.
All right, let's.
As we await the first event of the upcoming battle, here's the man
Those
who's
are all
never missed
grandmothers.
this event.
They're still
On
alive.
hand once again,
Yeah.
America's leading sports journalist and the host of the Battle of the Network Stars, Mr. Howard Cosell.
Oh, I was going to say Howard
Thank you
Cosell.
very much, Fred Foy. We're at a familiar scene.
That guy looks sickly. He looks like he belongs here.
At Pepperdine University.
They're really gonna try.
Beach and the
Yeah.
They are warming up.
first event in the competition.
This is
They're
great.
stretching?
Relay.
Oh my God!
Dick Van
I can't lose to you, sir. I'm sorry. I
Did
have
you
to
see
just
how
play.
fuzzy his shoulders are?
a week. CBS and
didn't-
NBC teams of
It's the 70s. Everyone's hairy, right?
They're practicing
competition.
their dives.
While every
Yeah.
Good graphic.
I want that on a shirt.
Oh my God.
Battle of the YouTube nobodies.
the network stars.
That's a really good idea. That's a Fiverr job right there.
There you go.
We're up the play.
Some place allowed us to use this as a
Where's
sham.
Pepperdine?
Play. Christy
Anyone know?
McNichol. Swimming third for ABC, the woman who plays Morgan Wainwright, the helicopter pilot, and 240 Robert Joanna
What?
Cassidy.
Good, never heard of it.
There's Chris. He's from Back to
240
the Sofa.
Robert.
Name is Howard Cosell. Howard, my. I do fine, thank you. And Andrew
Let's get to it.
Walton.
Oh my God.
Miss Little
Who was that?
WKRP. Howard Hessman.
That's who I knew.
for CBS star Big.
They have to wear those skimpy. All right. Greg Harrison.
That's what people swam in back then.
And now
Very European.
stars.
She is old. This is old, but she was a good-looking lady.
Smithers from WKRP in Cincinnati.
I'm almost
There
positive
she is.
all of these people, the vast majority of these people do not want to be here.
She was considered the hottest thing on the planet.
And finally, the
Back to the sofa zone.
the star of Lou Grant, Edward Asner.
Edward.
Man, this is going to go
Now
good.
the NBC captain, a man called...
God, wouldn't you? I would pay so much.
Oh, and the networks are also battling. So there's an NBC, and ABC, and CBS.
That's why they
crew.
wear the big logos. Dude, would you not pay for a pay-per-view of like Corey Feldman, Tommy Wiseau,
right?
Like, I just all
and
of
them against all the hosts of Fox News, who would all win because they're just there to be good looking.
Yeah, they'd be like, I win. I don't care what you said. But I would love to see something like that where they're actually trying hard. Steven Seagal in his chair sliding across. Let's see, freeze. The timing is completely off, but look at.
You're gonna have to get rid of some of these.
You said you were fun and you were
That's not what.
You're not fun.
It went back to the other. No!
Go! Should have wore a black shirt.
Eh?
Eh?
Go.
The coach is never supposed to have to play. I know. You know,
A man called
don't kill them, kids. They can't hurt us.
Sloan? What was that?
Now I know how it feels.
No fucking idea.
He never quits. Second off the blocks from Real People, Sarah Purcell.
Real People, I watched every day that it was on.
Real People?
Yeah. It was
Why did
just,
she kiss him?
They would just find weirdos and do a news story about them.
NBC team, Colonel Wilma Deering from Buck Rogers in the 25th Century.
Buck Rogers, it was rad. Bitty, bitty, bitty. That bitch is fly, Buck.
Shirley Patrick Wayne.
Who? Shirley?
You know when you got Conrad for a captain.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It's only if it's on the air are you famous that
You
week.
gotta go in the ring.
I love it though that the networks are battling each other and using these C to B list celebrities to battle to the death because they're really going to try.
Oh, yeah.
Not swimming on the NBC.
The star of Buck Rogers is out there.
He has to do well. You don't see a lot of people like me. You see one Ed Asner.
She's in Chips. I don't remember her ass.
NBC's Little House on the Prairie. She's grown up playing.
Oh my God, Melissa Gilbert.
He's BJ from BJ and the Bear. Greg.
I know of that.
He's BJ giving out HJs.
Whoa. Nothing to say.
Commissioner for this competition. Here he is, guest commissioner.
All right,
Kansas
let's.
City Royal.
What the?
So, there's the robot.
What the?
Mickey. Is that Emmanuel Lewis in there?
He needs work. What? We gotta
Yeah.
watch that. I think we need to watch that.
You've never seen it? It's so good.
I've seen clips like that.
It's so good. You gotta watch it.
All right, enough explosions. Billy Crystal's there to make a mockery further of this.
Team swim.
Who will
Billy
win?
Crystal is easily the most entertaining part about that, and you're like, I want to see competition.
I do.
By Williams, ABC, the outside.
ABC is sucking shit.
Second. Already Judy Norton-Taylor out of it.
Is that NBC at the bottom?
Conrad. Quickly.
Oh, that was like a belly flop.
McNichol, she's a superb athlete.
But
Look
with
at her.
Rockstar.
She's building up.
Oh,
Vitamins.
that was another complete belly flop.
Cell of NBC.
It's so weird. You're in front of like
But dead
fans.
already. See how important that start was. Now Joanna Cassidy.
A lot of those seem like belly flops.
Powerful young woman.
Yeah.
Good stroke as we close in on her. And she is leading Erin Gray of NBC on the lane to your
That's so funny. The nation's
So who's
art.
airing this if it's on all
That's a good
three
question.
networks?
It must be on all three, right?
Right?
Barney Miller is already in the water.
Of Barney Miller.
See clearly in front. Gail goes
And Howard Cosell's literally doing. Oh!
distance, but not
It's
doing
not
so
good.
successfully. And forget about CBS.
And Lassie from Lassie Drown.
And Howard Cosell just said, and forget about CBS. They have no chance.
I mean, it's CBS.
Speed. But wait a minute, coming into your picture, Gil Gerard of Buck Rogers closing in on Hayes.
This is real.
Turned by Hayes.
By the way,
Hayes
they're just
trying to
actors.
climb to the lead.
Like,
Right.
they're tired humans swimming right now.
Gerard
There's nothing entertaining about them from their acting that is transferring onto this.
Buck Rogers almost pulled it out.
And NBC second, CBS dead last.
Dead last, there's only 3. Come on.
Brought up by YouTube scum.
NBC, where is the who had the anchor?
Wow, then they interview. Oh, it's that guy.
But these guys are so good, they just set it up.
Oh yeah, it's Ted Danson,
I wasn't
Believe
believe
that.
the airplane guy.
Lord, I'd like to tell you, Howard.
All right, let's go to Billy Crystal.
All right.
What was the trouble with him?
Well, ours was sabotaged.
Can we?
Just all the.
Ours was sabotage.
He's joking. All the people. Look at the people in the background that are happy to be there. This is
Yeah.
an all-day event in the sun.
Right. People used to just go out into the sun.
And just like hang out.
Yeah, because like think
Smoke
about a
and sweat.
baseball game. That's what you're doing. You're just sitting in the sun.
Yeah, okay.
Like these days, people don't want to just go sit in the sun. If there's no shade, I ain't going to it.
I know I ain't.
A shot of that?
Our swimmers would get up on them, they'd wobble and weave and completely.
All right.
This way teams.
Yeah, I was on a surf team for a while, and I do a lot of scuba diving.
What the?
Go to our computer, Tweaky, and his.
He's gonna drown.
How about an audition for Monday Night Football, Howard?
Well, Tweety, Mr. Van Patten's ABC team is in first
Yeah.
place with 100.
He wears this big clock, but inside the clock is an artificial intelligence named Dr. Zayas, or I don't remember what the doctor name is.
Zayas,
It's
Dr. Zayas. That's
Um,
great. What I'm focusing on is that they're actually using this whole thing as so that they could have bumpers with bits from stars that you
Yeah.
slightly remember, which is kind of sad.
All of this is sad.
That's more sad.
This was an event. This would be shown during the best time slot, and
Hey,
everyone would talk about it the next day.
Mackenzie, thank you for joining us on your first live with us. This is what you get.
Red's NBC team is second with 75 points.
Look at NBC's logo at the time.
I know.
Is in third.
It doesn't even have a
pissed.
B or a C.
The way the cookie crumbles.
All right, let's get to the next.
The members of
What is this? Now it's just.
in practice, they're nervous.
Kayaking.
And there they go. They're off.
What does this prove? Why is
Oh, he can't even steer.
No, she straightens her kayak out. And Kathy Lee Scott got off to a pretty good start. And is
Welcome, Mackenzie is now Sofa Squad.
Hey, Sofa Squad.
This is all you get. I'm so sorry.
plunged that stick in too deeply.
Nice rhythm. It's smooth.
Plunge it.
Controlled, and now she's
Plunge.
But look at Van Patten. He is in trouble. The buoy. We call it the buoy Kuhn.
This is so crazy. They are. I'm so blown away. They're
I've
trying
never
so hard.
wanted to watch any of these people do any of this.
You don't want to see Dick Van Patten fighting for his life?
I don't give a shit.
Around that buoy in a way he shouldn't have.
You know, every time I watch the show back, I pledge not to curse the next time, and then I'm looking at this and I'm like, God.
With a slight lead over Van Patten. The man should have gotten the edge in this.
That's pretty good form.
Howard Cosell just said, a man should have won. You're letting a woman win.
Conrad. See, Bob's coaching him. He's sensational. He's got her going out, and Melissa going right in. They should get a smooth take.
Look how hard they're trying.
Exactly.
I love it.
But you will soon see has a
Howard Hessman, let's go.
He's like,
He's still wearing his sunglasses.
Trouble finding the kayak.
It's a lot of cocaine.
And ABC in trouble, but now CBS and trying to.
This is bonkers, dude.
Hey, man, I'm just glad NBC's having a comeback.
Yeah.
That's
But Robin
important.
Hayes is in
Yeah, the executives really care about this. Look at
Uh-oh.
what a loser!
Coming up for NBC, the two heavies. They got Pat Wayne and Greg Evigan.
When you look at Hessman,
Now he's
All right, let's see who wins.
up the
Would you look at Hessman? What a loser.
This is so awesome how hard they're trying.
It's an uneasy exchange.
All right, let's keep moving on here.
A little trouble here.
He's a helicopter.
It's
Tough race.
far too much fun.
Pat's grinning now. A little cocky, but he deserves it.
It's a beautiful stroke he's got. He's going to bring.
He's got a great stroke. How many stars are on this?
Good. Have to Circus stay.
Is this all of them?
Again, and the kayak points total. Share 100 points for the victory. They have 175 points total.
That was a long race.
Second, Christy
The winner gets to get kicked in the nuts by Cher.
175 points. Dead left.
Hello, everybody. Dead
I'm kicking
last.
in the nuts now.
All right, let's move on here. This is very odd. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Whoa.
People, Frank, and you hurt him. Well, I don't want it anymore, Frank. Here, and I don't need.
He's plugging his movie.
Yeah. Yeah, pull Billy Crystal off of me, the guy that weighs as much as a cricket.
It's not fun. It's not funny.
Oh God.
Kicked the shit out of that guy. Look at that Doom buggy. That's cool.
Was that behind the scenes of of what's happening? Look at that jacket.
Fine actor, but I will slug him at a later date. To be announced soon.
Keep your guard up.
Wow, look at that.
This is very odd.
This is entertainment. There's two guys juggling 3 balls.
It's really amazing to me that, these. If I could, I would not be on camera. I don't need to be. I don't like looking at myself. I don't like hearing my voice.
Chris is just here so he has something to edit.
Yeah.
Right.
So, that's me. Okay, that doesn't have to be everybody. But these people want to be on camera so bad, they're going to show up to an event where they have to be in shape and fight, other celebrities and juggle with someone else in real time just to get on the bumper for the next commercial break.
Yeah. Some director points at you and says, "What do you got?" We can do this juggle thing. Yeah. And he goes, "All right, shoot it."
I am shaved though, somewhat. So shut up.
And they just happen to be rolling.
Coming up, the baseball dunk.
Yeah.
Baseball dunk?
Right now. Third baseman.
I watch soap mostly as reruns, but I think back in era, I did see a few episodes as it was airing. But it was above me. Like, soap was on I was like 7.
Times in a row, and the 4th time in a row. George Brett is
This is just humiliation.
network stars, and he just perfectly executed the dunk.
There was way more dunk tanks back then, I
One of the
think.
greatest hitters in baseball, no question about it. Remember.
All right. Well,
If you hit the ball.
They're going to give a professional baseball player the ball.
A little tentative, Billy.
why is she scared?
It's scary sitting up there.
No, it isn't. You're protected.
Yeah, I sat up there last year.
here.
Yeah, that's the only problem. You're going to get those pokies.
There's Al Williams getting ready to throw. He's got a good arm, Bill.
Yeah, he's real
Why are you
accurate.
lousy at this?
I heard you're lousy at this.
All right. I guess that happened. They
Got her again.
Dude, this is so.
You're going to get her hair wet. You know how long it takes to blow dry all those feathers in there?
This is so much fluff.
But, Mr. Crystal, she just may have to take Greg Harrison seriously. Look.
What is the point? I mean, are there so they get points?
The person in the dunk tank teases the person throwing to try to aggravate them, and then that motivates them to throw harder and maybe miss.
Wow, I never knew that. So
There's
after
dunk
all
tank
that,
theory on this channel.
yes. What is the point of watching these sub-celebrities do this over and over again?
What is the cheapest thing that we can do?
All right, I gotta move on. I mean,
I heard them just yell BTTS.
this is just nothing but dunking women in water.
Oh no, let's not watch that.
He's got great concentration. And it's real tough with someone.
The only problem with it, the dunking women in the water, is that it's low fidelity and I can't see.
Oh God, we're moving on.
Who can do most?
A lot of interviews.
Aggravated assault tank.
As necessarily.
Yeah. Perry Como Christian special.
Just watching sleep, and sometimes I whisper what I'm thinking of. My cup runneth over with love.
They're playing the whole song?
This is all Okay, I'm getting it now.
Walking down the stairs.
So they have these nonsensical, silly things that are happening, but the main purpose is to have these vignettes that show off the talents from each of the networks.
You should bring this back.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of internal commercials for their talent in between this farce.
Cup runneth over with Rockstar vitamins.
They just went from that to more dunk tank throwing.
Oh yeah.
She's such a.
But look at the striped socks and the sneakers, man. That was the look.
Brown Ranger. Oh, wow. Okay.
They're really close. You're supposed to be farther away.
This is way too long.
Look how close they are.
Yes, with a great time. 19.90.
Is that the Prairie Girl?
Yeah, rest in peace. Didn't she?
Wow.
What?
No, I'm thinking of...
She autoerotic asphyxiated herself?
No, I did not say that.
It makes a lot more pressure on you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, she survived it.
Adrenaline going in the competition, I might go a little faster.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it.
And you're running against a veteran over here.
Veteran what?
I'm gonna walk over to that veteran if I don't trip.
Okay, can we just get to it?
The young course, a big and they're ready.
Man, that hair. If I get my hair to look like that, I would.
Crystal.
Obstacle course.
Wind up in the tank. Here we go. Waiting for the starting gun. Both girls.
Oh, okay. I thought she fell down.
Kyle was gonna laugh at someone's physical fitness.
Savers, as you call it, guys, very well.
It's okay. None of these people are around anymore.
With a possible penalty, but Melissa Gilbert in real trouble. So Christy McNichol off by herself.
Wow.
The water hole easily. Christy McNichol with a quick and easy.
Wow.
Melissa Gilbert.
She wanted it. She was angry.
Determination on her face.
For ABC.
Why don't you handle a slow-mo, Bill?
Okay, well, I thought that was a penalty on Christy. You have to grasp the last rung, but obviously it wasn't, so she's going to have a great time. Here's poor Melissa struggling. She had a blister on her hand before the competition.
I don't care. We don't care. No one cares.
So, I want to live here. Oh, please, I'm a giraffe. If I were to give them some advice, I'd tell them to...
Are those her kids?
Be happy and enjoy what's going on around them rather than seeing all the bad and everything.
All right, well, we know about the bad. We got
yeah, you're rich and white. Everything's nice. We get it.
25th century.
Look at their clothes!
Isn't it great?
Valerie Bertinelli in the ball lane.
Look, they have judges that are like watching their feet.
Right. Valerie, come on.
Supple body getting a quick lead.
Her supple body.
But Bertinelli.
Oh, Bertinelli's almost there. It's almost there.
The water hole. Bertinelli pouring it.
Got it.
Lead at the finish and winning the qualifying heat.
Wolfgang Van Halen's mom, everybody.
What a great race, Valerie.
I am shocked how much I care about this all of a sudden.
You should each congratulate
Yeah.
the finish. She did come from behind and nose you out. I heard you tell Billy Crystal you were...
She has all that makeup on?
It really was, yeah. Right now I'm just about to faint, but don't mind me.
Second time around. That's what you did.
Oh, it's Ed Asner. Oh my God. Is he gonna do it? No, he's a coach, right?
Yeah, he's gotta be.
Who wants to see Ed Asner die?
She looks like that chick from the Avengers, the Shield lady.
Start of the race. Judy Norton-Taylor right before you. The far
Look at those old Converse runners.
Oh,
Man,
someone
they
in
just
the
brought those back.
Dookie Fountain is saying, I feel like that race was thrown. Dookie Fountain is suggesting that there's shenanigans afoot. Dookie!
Can you imagine the Vegas odds on the goddamn Battle of the Network Stars?
Goddamn you,
People are
Ed
betting on
Asner.
it.
Make him.
An easy victory.
Wow.
And Chrissy McNichol's like, that's right. But
You're done in.
stay in your lane.
Great race. No
Thank
pain
you.
this time. You didn't hit.
No, no pain, no pain.
Where is?
All right.
Yeah, Bertinelli's 80 now. All these people were old.
Trapper John M.D. Greg Harrison.
Hey, that's a real show.
Athlete in this competition.
They're all wearing those Converse.
I want to see people get mad at each other.
For the star.
It's the chevron with the star.
And look at Willie Ames.
They're moving.
Under there and develop the early lead.
No, he lost it on the tires.
Tires very well. Now the
Bad form,
Whoa, he nailed the monkey bar.
Bad form! Easy.
tremendous trouble for Willie Ames. It'll be an easy victory for Greg Harrison.
Man,
Hayes.
Trapper John. Never seen a single episode.
You did it, Trapper John, or whatever your name in the show was.
This guy is spectacular.
He's graduated from Trapper John to Trapper Jack.
Should give him
Like, he is way up there in my esteem.
All right, moving on to the...
We should watch Trapper John MD on the show.
Oh, my God.
Comment below.
Dude, this is a relay race.
A relay race with Dick Van Patten and Howard Hessman.
This is pure running. This is nothing entertaining with them as actors. This is just going to be pure athleticism.
Right. It's a battle.
And none of them are really athletes. I mean, they do stuff, but they're not known for athletics.
And the 70s wasn't known for, like, people being in great shape. Like, everyone still smoked.
Yeah.
You could smoke in the mall.
Right.
Okay? There weren't any labels on cigarettes that tell you that they were bad. You could smoke in restaurants. And everyone did it. So, like, for them to be out there doing this physical stuff is like, it really doesn't make sense.
No,
except you can put it on TV and it's cheap.
You can monetize. Yeah, you can monetize it. Let's watch non-athletes run as hard and fast as they can.
And Ed
As Asner is running.
And there they go.
Look at...
Patton is overtaking Ed Asner in the outside.
He is trying so hard.
Gray trying to hold together but falling behind. Van Patten will pass off to Christy McNichol.
Oh my God.
Christy McNichols is not playing around. She's going to catch up.
For NBC and Jan Smithers for CBS, but it's all Christy McNichol. The lead builds up. She passes off to Willie Ames, and ABC is piling up a lead.
The guy from Night Court is coming up. I don't know.
There is Willie Ames, and you can see that.
Look at the lead. It's just athleticism. It's just pure.
Behind
who used to run.
And they didn't, like, time trial them and balance it or anything, so it's like, it's a runaway for every event.
Complete ass whooping.
He has run himself out as a fighter punches himself out, and Evigan closed down to some degree. Now, it's Shelley Smith for ABC, Sarah Purcell.
Yeah, why don't you bring in, like, Gary Coleman and stuff?
The blue person is not running well.
And look at Sarah Purcell.
The green person is not running well.
All right, let's get to...
It's Max Galloway.
Get to what?
I don't know, the end.
Running relay. ABC second, out of sight. Is third.
That's genuine cheering.
This has been through all of the previous confrontations.
I beat Ed Asner.
Hey, no, like, it. Did you win? Where's Pepperdine University?
Well, let the joy be unconfined.
Is Pepperdine University Irvine Graduate Campus on Von Carmen Avenue in Irvine, about 200.
Okay, it's right outside of LA.
Not very diverse types of people. No kidding, Carissa.
Everyone on TV was white unless you were on the Jeffersons at night. That's right. Everybody on TV was white. That's right.
Yeah, where's Punch?
For the travesty of the obstacle here. And, great.
They're so happy.
Eric Estrada is not there because he's busy doing Rockstar Vitamins and being in orgies.
What?
And now here's our friend Tweaky.
That poor guy.
Tweaky. Wrong music.
Mr. Conrad at NBC, 400 points. Mr. Van Patten at ABC, 375 points. And again, Mr. Asner, CBS, very close with 350 points.
Dead last.
Football competition.
Dead
Oh,
last.
good. Just in case you're wondering, who of these people are good at throwing and catching a ball?
Fun and fun.
Look, they have to... They're getting injured.
Participants have gone through it. Of the CBS plays, his
They're playing football?
They're just doing like a play.
Okay, so here's the thing that I know about football. There's ways to make it more exciting.
Yeah.
Here's how you make it more exciting. Fire hose, hooers.
go watch that Mud Bowl. We have 3 Mud Bowl episodes.
And they are the best. People actually get injured.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And they deserve it.
They're like, I love you, Brett.
For NBC, Gil Gerard
I just don't see...
stunning anchor leg in the running.
I don't want to keep watching this part.
And here, back in the battle.
It's just catching footballs.
I am the greatest. I am Muhammad Ali. I will never be known as Cassius Clay again. Cassius Clay is a slave's name. I'm now a disciple of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm now a black Muslim minister.
He is really making fun of this.
Ali.
And he has to sit there and smile. It's eating his brain.
20th, 1967. Ali today was convicted of draft evasion, fined $10,000, sentenced to 5 years in prison. There will be an appeal.
For 3.5 years, I couldn't fight. My best years, my prime years, my great years.
All right, so this was entertainment back then. I'm going to move on.
Well, it's an impression. And impressions were one of Billy's fortes. And it used to be way more popular than it is now.
How do they end this?
The tug of
war.
The tug of war.
We lost our rose. Well, yeah, on the floor.
First time.
Why is his shirt off? They don't all have their shirts off.
It's tougher to pull a big man.
Look, their weight as well, because we need to know all the details in this tug of war.
Yeah.
Up with Evigan at
125 pounds.
And Sarah Purcell at 125.
I could lose 125 pounds and still be alive.
At 100, get their left one's object to put the big bulk.
Here we go, everybody.
With NBC, but in the
Uh-oh, she's going in.
Harrison as the lead man has gotten a little edge.
Whoa!
Edge for CBS.
Wow.
J. Russell Jeffrey donated $20. Bow to Holly Go Frightly.
Bow to her indeed.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Hey, that was great.
Wow.
She doesn't get the money. She got some Nintendo games out of this deal.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
I haven't been watching the chat. What has Holly been up to?
Yeah, we've been looking at this, doing this. What have you been up to?
You know, I have a job right now.
This
in entertainment
is my work.
Yeah, and that's all very fun.
Whoa. Fun?
This is my work.
This is my work. Thank you, though, for whatever that meant.
Holly is an incredible moderator, and I was making a list the other day when I was watching one of our older videos of friends that we've lost along the way.
Oh.
Kelly Vivi.
Oh, yeah, that name is familiar.
She was the first moderator.
What happened to her? Did she die?
What about, when's the last time we saw 420? Recently?
No.
What about James something QAnon?
I think no. He did comment on.
Or did he just change his name?
I think maybe, but he said like more Corey.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that want more Corey, and all of those people have what we like to call dead subscriptions.
You don't
where
know
they're
that.
not clicking on us anymore.
You don't know that.
So I was making a list, and I'm going to. What I want to do is to make it like when the Running Man is talking about all the hunters that died. Kelly VV.
We speak your name.
But yeah, Holly has been here for the long haul, and I really appreciate Holly.
Chris Kills donated $5. Chris, accept the love.
No.
Kyle, give me some love. Hashtag shit cake.
That sounds so creepy.
That's so funny.
That sounds so creepy.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Give me some love.
Kyle, give me love. Kyle.
Well, I don't know if it was worth it for you, but that was awesome.
That's lovely.
Thank you so much.
Chris Kills is in indie band and plays bass. It's really great.
Yeah, Chris Kills stuff is really cool.
Yeah, we did it. I wish I could remember which episode that we watched this band in, but it was really good.
We have like 420 episodes now, so
nice.
Quality.
We have 420 episodes, and 69 of them are good.
69.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I'm too slow.
Erroneous. I just wanted to stop. Every thorn has its rose. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, thank you, Chris. Could spare a sock?
A sock.
A sock? You gotta stop
In
that
a million
around
years, I ain't sending a motherfucker sock. And I got nice socks, too. I got ones that have like art gallery stuff, like the statue of David or Van Gogh.
Yeah, that matters.
I got a couple years ago at Target, you could buy these things that had like all the superhero socks. And I had the Marvel and the DC one.
You know, when I saw that in stores, I was like, man, they're really... They think anybody will just buy anything.
Yeah. And during COVID, I was teaching special ed online. And one of my students showed up with the same socks that I had. Because he was just like bouncing around and like, you know, wearing socks in the house. And I saw it and I was like, hey, I have that sock too.
What a story.
Kyle.
Great story, right?
So, I don't care who won that tug of war. It doesn't matter. Let's get moving to the 11th annual Circus of the Stars from 1986.
Circus of the Stars. Is this a separate video? Maybe?
Probably not. I don't know. That first one, there wasn't a lot to it.
But I was great. Okay, let's combine. 1986, Circus of the Stars, let's go! Oh, I remember it.
Whoa! CBS is back after their humiliating loss.
Bro, what the fuck? Sad clown already?
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages.
That's copyrighted, you can't use that.
But mostly the white people.
Annual Circus of the Stars.
Oh my God.
The lovely actress from You Can't Take It With You, Miss Lisa.
Never heard of her.
The handsome co-star of The Wizard, Mr. Doug Barr.
Never heard of him.
The comedy series Head of the Class, Miss Leslie.
Oh, we know that one.
I know Head of the Class. She looks scared to death, by the way.
Mr. Cliff.
Hey!
Never heard of it.
I know him.
Pretty young co-star of Our House, Miss Shannon.
Nope.
Doherty. The lovely international film star, Miss Britt Eklund.
Nope.
From Who's the Boss and the new Charles in Charge.
The new Charles in Charge.
Nicole Eggert.
Oh, Nicole Eggert.
Right.
Punky Brewster.
No, it's the friend from Punky Brewster.
Hey! That kid. And he was on your favorite...
He's on Galaxy Fuck.
Dorothy Hamill.
The Orville.
Orville, yeah. Finally, a
He's
man.
also the voice of the kid in Family Dad. American Dad?
Yeah. Greg Louganis. Wow, man! When you got on this show, were you happy about it?
Knots Landing. Okay, so this is a little bit later. Like, I know all these things.
Yeah, this is later. This is like 87 or 89. Hey!
87. I'm 13.
Sidekicks.
14.
He was in freaking. Oh no, this was before that. He was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Did you see the unit on that kid?
Did you see the unit on that kid?
Look, anyone under 25 is a kid to me, all right?
JR's beautiful co-star in Dallas, Miss Deborah.
I feel like there's more stars here. Or more that we know.
On TV, the lovely actress, Miss Dee Wallace Stone.
I don't know what that...
Soap Guiding Light, Miss Krista Tesro.
Man, they're really trusting these circus people to... Hey!
Alan Thicke! Father of the guy that sang a hit song and then claimed to be on drugs so that he didn't get in trouble.
Circus performers, riding the elephants, taming the tigers, and flying...
What? You're riding elephants? Don't do that.
At Caesar's Palace Hotel on the...
All right, well, they put a lot more money into this.
Caesar's Palace.
And now your ringmasters for this evening, Miss Barbara Eden.
Ringmaster, is that like a S&M thing?
Miss Dionne Warwick.
Before she did all the
Yeah, this is before Psychic Friends
the
Network.
phone stuff. How many people?
Merv Griffin.
And this guy. Oh.
Circus action begins right after this.
All right, let's. Oh, commercials.
The dentist always remembered me because of
On hidden camera.
spend hours scraping.
She's on hidden camera.
With perfect framing.
Perfect everything.
She doesn't know not to like lean back or lean forward or like get out of the frame, but the camera was hidden, just not unknown of.
Tartar-free between cleanings. More dentists recommend Tartar Control Crest.
That guy's not a
Have to
dentist.
spend less time in the dentist office. I thank Tartar Control Crest for this. My dentist did recommend it, but Tartar Control Crest did the work.
Man, ads, huh?
I bet it didn't.
The dentist choice to help keep your teeth tartar.
There's 5% more cocaine in it now.
There's 3 fewer scrapes at the dentist.
Good. We don't look good. Make history. Pedals Hassoon.
I loved that song.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As Circus of the Stars celebrates its...
Chris and Kyle sold out. To who?
To what?
I'll sell whatever I can.
Circus trainers from all over Europe to bring their vast knowledge, their centuries-old expertise.
Brought to you by used birthday cards. They're great.
Special equipment to train ours.
All right, let's get to...
All right, here we go. They're going to do real...
Who gets paralyzed less first?
Acrobatics.
Scott Grimes is on the swing along with
Scott Grimes. A terrible name.
Scotty's going to do a layout.
My name's Scotty Grimes. This is, I don't know.
He's just going back and forth.
He's going to flip like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's dangerous. This is dangerous.
That floor's got to be...
What? Corey!
Wow. That guy was doing it cool.
Now let's see if this kid paralyzes himself or dies. For this show.
Yeah, the person on the other end controls the momentum perfectly based on their body weight. Like,
yeah, but that kid can mess up. However, he is an awesome martial artist. So.
Right. He's not going to mess up.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Jesus!
So that kid did something incredible, and the white kid was like, "Hey, I did one flip."
I did it. And he's like,
the Asian kid was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Put me in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt.
Oh man, that would be great.
Paralyzed.
And now some broad.
Paralyzed.
It's the sister from Rick and Morty.
Scott will now attempt a double back.
Well, I think the music really helps. Whoa!
Poncho donated $2. Kyle and Chris sold out to the lowest bidder. Lowell.
Joke's on you. Poncho's the lowest bidder.
Sold out. We have a lot of recouping to
Vicky
do.
P. that sent the card. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, Vicky. Hey, yeah, we it was brand new. That's so sad.
Yeah, the one with the butts.
A lot of butts.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I put it right here. Yeah, it's at the beginning of the episode. We'll,
yeah, Vicky P. You're the card star of the episode.
Butts. Oh, it's him again. It's oh no, who's I don't know.
No, it's some broad.
Oh, it's a guy. Whoa. He or she is pumped. No, it's him again.
Oh, it's the same kid again.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He did a
so
great
he
job.
did a double.
This is not worth it for the danger.
The Asian kid's gonna do 3 now. He's gonna show him up after every single
He's
one.
gonna go in the air and catch nunchucks. Like,
And now Ernie's going for a full twisting double.
oh.
Twisting double. So
No.
right. So he's ramping it up.
I don't. Healthcare.
It must
back
not
then.
be. It must be easier than it looks.
I don't think so. Oh man.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. That is just not worth the danger. And for what you're wearing. Slow motion.
They slowed down the music too.
That's awesome. Oh my God. Did they catch him? Wow. I didn't die!
That floor is so soft you probably can't die.
I'm sure you can die from that.
Nah.
I'm positive.
Just a couple of kids.
I could do that.
Look how hard they had to train!
Sometimes when I go up in the belt, I find myself in the oddest position.
Yeah, he got out of position because of the belt, not because of the... He's not good at it.
Sometimes when
I didn't realize that guy's been famous that long. I like him less now.
I'm freaking out, you know, and it's kind of scary at times, but it's all fun.
Whoa. The suspension held this time.
25 feet in the air. It's really fun.
Oh my God!
Really free in the air. It's like being a bird.
Good. Okay.
The wire guys are like the most fit gypsies in the world.
We go out 50 times in a night. I remember doing that. So that means, geez.
Wow.
A lot.
This is so much work.
I swing about 5,000 times. Well, not that much. Well, it's pretty fun. Sometimes it's tiring, you know, if you have a real long day. You just...
And your parents don't care, and they're like, you gotta be a star.
Mommy didn't do to that Hollywood producer so that you could be a dentist, okay?
The crowd seems oddly kind of relaxed.
And
like, I guess
I'm
that was
still
good.
hearing applause and seeing no one moving.
Yeah, that music. It's like
The finest DX7
like
money can buy.
It's like Genesis music from the console.
Studio.
No, it's like Chameleon Kid or Kid Chameleon. Whoa! I'm nervous for everyone involved. How do you get down? Oh my god! That didn't look good. That didn't look safe.
Just jump out.
That he looks fine doing. No death for you!
Go, child!
We won't need that wheelchair.
And dangerous routine. The safety mechanic he's wearing will not help his performance. It's only there to prevent him from falling and hurting himself if he should miss. Go.
And we're cutting to commercial instantly for no reason. Oh my god.
See that again.
He did a triple.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3 for the
Wow.
Sorry? Oh my god, if anyone knows about a battle or circus with Corey, how incredible would that be?
I mean, it'd be the best thing ever.
Because he'd show it and go like, oh man, I barely practiced this, but you know, let's see.
That was a lot of work. They're talented, they're fearless, and I applaud them. That's what you do with stars when you put them on TV doing
Yeah, you
silly
don't just
stuff.
race them.
You don't just... Who can pull this harder?
Right.
All right, let's get to it. Oh my god. I don't know. They had to really...
You know those kill people sometimes, right?
And they had to beat them to get them to do these things. Is this really a talent? Is she doing a lot of this?
Being a hot chick on top of an elephant? Not shitting yourself when they go up to touch?
You know, I mean...
I feel like Henry could do that stuff if he had a better owner that would train him.
It just doesn't seem like she's doing anything. Oh. All right.
There's no way they didn't tase those elephants in order to train them to do that.
They beat them until they were tired, and then they hired other people to beat them.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, clap. I don't like
So
this.
this is why the circus doesn't have elephants anymore.
I don't like this.
Let's get past it.
I mean, it just makes me uncomfortable. I'm just saying, in general.
You're in charge of the show. Just skip it.
I wanted to say that, though.
You wanted to be uncomfortable?
Yes.
I want medicine commercials.
The silence is what's really weird.
Well, they probably tell him, hey, if you clap, she dies. It'll spook the elephant.
Yeah, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Wife spilled a non-spillable glass of grape juice. But when it happened, we were concerned.
I hate spilling grape juice all over myself in the
I
morning.
hate spilling non-spillable things.
Liquid Tide.
Remember when these problems were all that you had to deal with? Me neither.
We were both pleased. Sincerely, Daniel M. Crawford. Can you...
What?
I wrote a letter to the detergent company because I have that much free time.
Clothes come clean because Tide won't quit.
Oh, Anison 3, that'd be sweet.
I don't take just anybody's word about what's best for my baby.
Is that child still alive?
Clinical research proves
I just pray to God to cure it.
keeping skin dried in any thick diaper tested. And since I'm also a pediatric nurse practitioner, I know that one of our...
I know that 70% of all landfills is just baby shit.
Baby skin. So they've put their seal of acceptance right here. Now, I'm not going to tell you...
Seal of acceptance is different than seal of approval or seal
Safety.
of, you know.
We accept this. Like, we accept stuff, too.
We call these diapers. Do you accept that? I mean, yeah, I guess.
I accept it.
Doctor orders. But for your cough, you play doctor at home, even trying medicine you originally bought for your child.
You need one of the adult formulas from Vicks. For the coughs adults get, with the strength adults need.
Cocaine version.
When they're in adult movies.
Heroin land.
And 44M for coughs with
That's back when you could still actually put medicine in cough medicine. Cough medicine doesn't have medicine in it anymore.
Kyle's mad about it.
I am. How am I supposed to make crystal meth in a bathtub?
Oh, is this part of the show already?
Yeah. What did you think this was a commercial for? Is that Mario Van Peebles?
I don't know. Car insurance?
Is that Mario, the head of the class? Saved by the Bell?
It's so weird. This is so weird.
Is that Mario?
Who's tired of Kyle making that joke?
Hey, don't fall, dude.
I don't know. It's so weird. This is weird.
The man you see on the opposite wheel is there to counterbalance Greg's weight.
You're right. The guy on the other guy is really doing all the work.
I know.
Controls the speed of the spin.
He's a Romani whose family's been doing this for 300 years.
So if he dies, it's because of that guy.
Right.
On the ground.
What?
Whoops. Now you see how slippery it really is out here.
Why was that?
Can't blame him for wiping his feet before attempting that difficult flip on the wheel, and he's going 3 stories high to do it.
Why?
This is way too dangerous. The payoff is not good enough for...
No, it's not. It's just dangerous. I see motorcycle guys on crystal meth do cooler shit than this.
And it's like eerily silent. There's no crowd because they had to film this previously.
Right. In case he died.
Oh my god. Now get me down. I'm over this crap.
Get me down, dude, bud.
All right. I don't want to see any more of this. Well, maybe this part. I don't know. That's not worth it to me.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
And like, there's no music.
But you just walk. Now do the flip.
I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bar and drink. I'm over this. Blindfold.
Savick, only real connoisseurs make their own.
Come on.
We're doing hula hoops now?
Silently?
No music?
I mean,
she's gonna do it with one leg.
I don't know,
like
guys.
every kid in America do this in 1950.
Is this really?
If I found one of those and my mom and my aunt were around, they'd be like, "Okay, now you're gonna judge our hula hoop competition." They got the family accordion out once, and they were having accordion battles, and I'm like, I don't want to be part of this.
And they're like, too bad it's in your blood.
Yeah, accordion blood.
So that she's still doing stuff, but
yeah,
the silence
is 2 hours long.
The silence is what's really.
We got to get out of this.
Yeah, we got to move on.
She worked.
I don't know.
Well, you're just not into acrobatics.
No, I'm into acrobatics.
You are?
I am.
Well, I'm not.
This is not acrobatics. This is.
Ow, my taint.
This is like, what? Which former celebrities are desperate enough to risk their lives doing something not well?
Right.
In silence. What is this? Kyle has left. You better turn that down, motherfucker. I don't want to hear
I
that
did turn
loud.
it down.
All right, we're moving on. This is bizarre. What is this?
Hey, he's gonna do karate.
Oh.
Nunchaku.
There's no way you learn that in a week, by the way. That
You can learn that in a week.
That looks terrible. Oh. Oh. Where is he hitting?
He's hitting the pants.
This is
not
awful.
Circus.
This is terrible. Are we really supposed to... A different set? What? Your fingers are gonna get smashed, dude. What is with the music? You're only tempting Kyle. All right.
Third set. Oh, he's got a sword now.
Oh, wow. This is not a joke.
Blindfolded sword.
I'm going to cut my own head off on accident.
That's a razor blade attached to the nunchuck.
It's still a nunchuck?
This brother's going to hold it?
I kind of like the music, though.
Oh, no.
Yes. Go to commercial.
He backed up just a little bit.
He sure as hell did. That was kind of close.
It scared him.
That was close.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't slit your throat.
They didn't even get like a special razor blade. They just jammed one in the end of it.
By the way, that person in the bottom right, that's me. Look at that lady.
I like her.
Not really what I'm here for. Let's just find like
more splits.
No, I don't want to see that. More Tide.
50 pounds.
Yeah, let's see what all this is building up to.
Right,
We're
we
doing
go.
lion taming.
Whip
Nope.
some lions.
Skip.
Look how I beat them in front of you.
Right.
This is a long one.
Yeah, get out of it.
Here we go.
Hey, skating.
You can really paralyze her that way. Listen to that. Why does it all have to be in silence? Did we find the new Back to the Sofa shirt merch for
Totally.
I think.
But I think they're doing it in silence to increase the gravity of what's happening. Like, look, we're not faking this.
For television,
this is all real.
That works in live event. For television, it comes off as a cavern of dark deadness.
It's a live event.
That's
being televised, Kyle.
No, it's the opposite. It's a television thing that they're live eventing. This is all centered around the television show. That's why they did that.
You got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
That's why they did that thing outside, filming without a crowd. Thank you very much. Oh my God.
Hearses?
Oh, I thought those were people.
She looks like a Vulpix. That Pokemon?
Please put the Corey next to the family portrait. They're the same size. You don't know that. All right. More animal abuse.
Problems with McKeesport's water system will reach the boiling point tonight. And imagine Rockefeller Center in Point State Park.
And we're in for quite a change in our weather.
And why did the House...
And...
a new twist to that old...
Wow, news sure has changed, hasn't it?
The update tonight at 11.
See, people were just doing like weird shit and stunts. Like
Just
my
trying
dad
to-
used to do hang gliding. That's super dangerous. He
is.
crashed once and like broke half of his body.
First, the vibrant actress whose youthful charm gets top marks on head of the class.
We get it. Let's. Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Die if you must. I think once you have a bar that long, it's not as hard. That's what that French guy had that walked between the Twin Towers.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try any of that.
I would love to try it.
Yeah, sure. As soon as it
I don't
happens.
have one of those bicycles with the welded fork.
Darn. All right, Alfonso. Survive to be on Fresh Prince, please.
Survived to be on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Pancho, the real question is, was she a good mom?
Better than every mom. Mom on a goddamn rock of love.
Shores.
See how easy it is? He can be in a bag and do it with the bar.
It might be amusing to us, but Alfonso has to take himself very seriously.
No, it's okay. Kyle thinks this is super easy.
It is easy. I'm doing it right now. The thing got caught on his foot.
Why hide him? Just put a blindfold on him.
And why make it... See, you can fall and see not even fall. It's easy.
It's such an... It's so easy. I've convinced myself.
Why did they
put
that clothes on him?
I don't like this. I don't like this undercurrent in our chat of accusing Alfonso Rivera of cheating. That's him.
Hey man, he's cheating. Hey puto.
Here's what they look like when they first...
No.
Kyle.
Oh no.
Son of a... She's cheating, man.
No.
Ah!
That's their trainer, Leon Ford.
All right. I'm sure it was difficult. This just doesn't...
I'm not sure.
I don't know what this guy... What?
Some dumb actor can do it. She's not a trained equilibriumist.
I don't know what's happening.
The big worry here is that she'll fall with the chair and heavy pole crashing around her.
Yes, we get it. What? I'm not worried about
Didn't
her
look
blood
that
pressure.
hard.
All right. I'm gonna say that every time he plays something or there's music that he appreciates. I'm like,
Everyone says that.
It,
Oh yeah, I played the trumpet in 4th grade, so I'm like you. No, you're not.
I am. All right. Her mom's crying.
No music.
Extraordinary coordination and teamwork.
This is very sad.
See, the reason people watched Evel Knievel is because he crashed a lot.
Yeah, bad, dude.
Right.
Real bad.
So when you watched it, it was exciting.
Give me some Librium. It's so... The dead silence is what I... You're right. It does add tension, but... Like, the professionals don't do it with dead silence. I didn't ask you to... She looks scared. All right. Everyone didn't die. Oh my god. Oh no, okay, I thought this was the knives. It is.
Holy shit.
I don't care how fake or real. Oh, that was near her head. That was her hair.
I bet this guy could hit a fly. Like the way pitchers throw the ball into that little box. And
They don't do it perfectly every time.
They can, is the point.
They don't.
They do it out on purpose. Yes, they do.
Dude, there have been many... All right, you're just being contrarian.
Got you. Oh, she's gonna spin now?
Yeah. So centrifugal...
Oh, that's fast!
Centrifugal force, though, makes it so much... she can get hit and we won't know until they stop it. I wouldn't clap until she gets out.
He's done that 1,000 times with his daughter there.
Kyle's having a day.
Forward, yes.
Come on.
Now I'm gonna fuck this horse.
I'm gonna bounce.
Sorry, I'm gonna fuck this pony.
We'll come forward. My foot.
Sanity.
He's been taken care of like a little boy.
What is happening?
Bound together by a promise.
I'll never leave you.
You keep a promise you
Is that James Garner?
Yes.
face. James Garner, James Woods, and Piper Laurie promise a Hallmark Hall of Fame presentation.
Wow.
You don't need to do that to show love.
I couldn't want to see that any less.
You may ask how this next frightening act...
All right, let's get to it. Oh, no.
It's just physics. It's not that hard.
The bed of name.
This is not worth it. This is not worth it.
They're not sharp.
Talk to your agent about anything. Tide commercials.
Ooh, piece of candy. Look, those are all blunt.
That's comfy. Think I'll take a nap.
This is not worth anything. Like, it's not visually interesting. And
No.
It's not on a television medium, doesn't work well. And for him, I'm sure it is painful. And then guys like Kyle don't care. They just dismiss it instantly.
You want to impress me? Work at a factory for 30 years.
Yeah. Anyone can't do that. The dead silence
I assure
is...
you that this anvil is quite heavy.
175 pounds.
More weight.
Too much.
Plus an additional 10 pounds of cement block. Clifton's up.
Put a chubby broad on top of me.
He's like, okay, I did it. Get me the hell out of here. All
Dick
right.
Clark sweeping. Yeah, great.
Circus of the Stars.
Brought to you by Pan Am, the airline that does not exist now.
Totally failed.
The experience.
Wow, they really pushed that Pan Am thing. So that was Circus with the Stars, something.
Of the Stars.
Whatever. And, you know, it happened.
Yeah. And if you're still watching the video right now, thanks for sticking around. Why don't you give us a like and comment your favorite part of the video on Back to the Sofa.
You think that's going to be the out for the video?
I don't know.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah.
Circus did not tent. Okay, so that, you know, we try things here.
Yeah.
It sounded like fun.
It did.
And it doesn't.
And then it wasn't.
I don't know, what time is it? 2:30?
Daytime.
We should probably just get started on the Twitch, no?
Yeah, we did the mailbox.
Mailbooks.
We did some live. And let's go over to Twitch.
Yeah. So, how long have we been on?
89 people are watching this?
We've been on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Jesus. And they stayed. Where are the shops, Kyle? What shops?
Twitch Betch. Let's see. What are you asking for, Angelique? We are doing a show, so it's hard to talk, react, run things, and then look at your chat.
Oh, I did the shoes at the beginning of the video when there were only like 11 people here.
So, too bad.
You'll have to go back and watch the video. Like and subscribe. Wow, there's a lot of people doing shoes.
Kyle's got the shoes and he's gonna show them all off. And Chris ain't stoked about it.
I'm not.
That's
Okay, so this is a pair of Vans that has all of Sid from Toy Story's Misfit toys. And you got the baby head with the spider legs. You got the car with the all legs instead of tires. And you got the skateboard guy with the pilot on the front. And let's see, what else is on here? Oh, the chick with the fishing rod head. All that stuff, and then there's skulls and stuff. So There you go.
Kyle's got the shoes and he's gonna show them all off. And Chris ain't stoked about it. That's Kyle. Black hair dye, eating carrots.
All right. You know what?
Play by ear. You think he wrote it down?
Poncho, it is time.
Take off your shoes. Time for you to step off.
So we will be headed over. Careful. We will be headed over to Twitch to watch stuff that we can't watch on YouTube because we're treated like common criminal riffraff here. So if you'd like to join us, it's a live recording. I edit those down into videos that I push out during the week, so you don't have to come join us, but if you'd like to, you can.
And you can catch all the edited down action right here on Back to the Sofa! Or not, whatever.
Seriously though, thanks for watching, but yeah, it's the end of the show. This is the end of the show. It's over.
$3?
Thank you.
J. Russell Jeffrey donated $10. Thanks for making my week better.
Thank you, Jay Russell. We really appreciate it. We're trying. So anyway, Twitch match.
Seriously though, thanks for watching, but yeah, it's the end of the show. This is the end of the show. It's over. Show's over. You've had enough of us anyway. Did you catch the part where Chris was annoyed when everything didn't go perfectly? How about when Kyle crowbarred in his shoe style? The show's over. You should be grateful it's finally over. Over and out. Yeah, it's Trover. Yeah, you should be grateful.